This is Primoz Lazar here, business growth specialist and leader. Get with one-on-one coaching with me at primozlazar.com/one-on-one. Welcome, this is Primoz Lazar here, and I'm going to share with you some great ideas. Okay, that's going to be a pretty extensive course right now because I'm going to share with you everything that I have gone through, everything that I know, and everything that is possible that even you can achieve in your life. So I'm going to be pretty clear about this idea right now, okay? This is going to be a fundamental step right now that you need to do in your business and in your life, okay? Because I'm going to share with you my complete story and how I came from a miserable background, from the average background, to being able to grow my business, okay? Because there is one fundamental thing that you need to understand in business, and that is that you need to make money, okay? You need to make sales, and if you are not organized enough, and if you don't have a proven process of how to make that sale and stick to the plan, you will never be able to prosper and achieve something great out of your life. Okay, so that's what I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to give you a complete mental foundation, complete emotional transformation, and I'm going to give you a complete success attitude that you need to have. I'm not saying that I am kind of somebody who has changed the world or something, and somebody who would make like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, that's not me, okay? Not yet, by the way. But I am actually at the beginning, and that's why I will be able to relate to you so much better, probably, because I have gone through like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 years of conscious experience of how to transform the miserable reality, which is you could be trapped in your environment and you could not have escape, and you could have not have possibility to even step a little forward. You could be so trapped because the family brought you up, okay? Your family brought you up, and it's not even in your powers that you could do something great out of your life, okay? And I understand that. I've been there, and that's why I want to relate to you right now, okay? So before I begin with the story of how you potentially could transform your miserable reality. Look, it couldn't be miserable. I understand that. You could already have a proven track record for your business. You could already have a business model. You could already have something great in place that is kind of working for you, okay? So I'm relating to both of you on the other side, okay? To the people who actually don't have anything, and to the people who actually already have something. Okay, but need that fundamental information, fundamental process to move 2 or 3 steps forward so you can make a significant amount of sales in your business, okay? So I'm relating to both of you. Now, very important thing that I have learned in past months is that I am confident, I am capable, and I have become personally connected every moment to the highest power, to the highest reality, because it's so crucial and so important that you can be able to persist and sustain in this highest emotional environment, because it's only you who can lead your own world. It's only you who can prosperously continue and always be making the great result, okay? So I was going to, let me just fix the brightness right now. I don't want to ruin my picture. but I don't know how to do this with like camera facing away from me. So this is experience. Look, trick. Wait, the other way. No. Yeah, that's it. See, experience. I can manage the camera also from the other side. Not this way. This way. I think that's pretty much it. So I gave you that clear fundamental step that you need to know. My desire is that I can successfully move you from your current life situation toward making more sales. I am this program, me and you here talking to each other, not really, but this program is all about you making more sales, because this is the only thing that I can measure, right? I don't want to be here some personal growth advisor or consultant. Oh, you should feel bad, you should do this and this. No, this is not my business, okay? My business here is that I can help you to increase your revenue, your business growth in the environment that you are currently at. Confusion, overwhelmed, too much work or not enough work, headache, all right? This is where we come in. Now, let's begin with this journey, all right? So, a few years ago, 7 years ago, I needed to make a commitment. I needed to make a decision that I am going to make something out of myself, okay? I didn't have that much power yet, but I actually did it. And it could take me so much longer, but 7 or 5 years of a learning experience and becoming somebody from nobody is a very long journey, and you will need to go through the same thing as well. Maybe you are already half through, maybe you are at the end, and this could potentially give you a new idea, because I want to share with you everything. I want to share with you that you need a great website, that you need to have a great presentation, you need to have packaged your products very well, you need to exactly know what you want to offer in exchange to that client that you will be with. I want to share with you everything. I want to share with you as well how you are going to market yourself, which means filling that gap in between you and your potential sale, because you will need to find those people somehow who have got your money, okay? And then when you find them, from those that you find, you will need to get out those who are really in need of your value, who are really in need of your service, who really are going to pay for your service. So you can see here, this is a fundamental step or a process, okay? From the beginning, it all starts with you, okay? Your personal growth, okay? With your mindset. It all starts with that, okay? That's kind of a crucial thing, okay? But it doesn't end with that, okay? It doesn't help me if I don't do the work, because one of the success principles of the great personal mindset, self-improvement steps is that you actually do the job, that you produce and you do the work, okay? So it starts all with your mindset. And I'm going to tell you my story of how I approached to all the mistakes and breakthroughs that I needed to go through and experiences. I will share with you all these fundamental ideas, but then most importantly, how I found the way through the noise, okay, to have a good business foundation, which I never had, but now I do have, by the way, okay? Great financial plan, great kind of accountant possibilities, so you submit your paperwork right, because if you don't do this stuff, you will fail, bro. You will fail in the future, okay? Because the legal stuff can take you down, okay? So, beside of having great business foundation, I'm talking about you need to here is few more things, okay? You need to exactly know who your ideal client is, you need to know which niche you are participating in, you need to know which problem you are solving, okay? And you need to exactly know what's your product, how it is priced, what you're going to do for that price. Okay, so you see now we are at the beginning. The product and stuff is at the beginning. I wanted to say in the middle, not at the beginning. The product and this kind of stuff is in the middle of this path from personal growth to final sale, all right? Knowing your ideal client, this is all business foundation. The processes, the operations, the things like that, this is all operational stuff. This is all business growth, which is in between of the mindset and the product that you have, okay? And now, from the product that you have, some solution on the problem, you will continue with the process to making a sale, okay? Because that's an important thing. Okay, I am kind of a cameraman behind the wheel and the speaker, so I'm going to fix this because... So if you're following me, okay, then look, the website, the online system, the online brand, and these kind of things, this is part of the marketing which comes next, okay? Your brand story, I don't want to put this kind of the brand story into the business foundation. The business foundation is more about knowing your why you want to do it. That's the mindset stuff. So you see, I got everything on one line, okay, from you to be able to succeed, okay? From your current life situation or whatever place you're in at, look, this needs to be sorted out, okay? Because at the end, you just need to close this gap, bam, bam, and go forward, okay? This is the future that you want to undertake. Close the gap, take it forward, and close the gap, the distance between you and your potential client, okay? And make a sale, make a transaction, and do the great operation. So this is all that I learned, and that's the kind of my story. That's how I structured it. I have everything in my mind map on my PC, okay? This complete program is available actually, and I can work one-on-one through this program so you can increase your business sales, okay? Now, if I continue, okay, that's not the end of me explaining how this works, okay? The very important thing here is that when you have your business foundation in place and your mindset right and your products established, I mean, at least you know how to do your service and things like that, you will need to start marketing and promoting yourself, your business, okay? Which there are few ideas, okay? Now, you will need to come in front of as many potential clients as possible, okay? And there are a few crucial things that I want to mention here, okay? One of very important things is word of mouth, okay? Which I would say it's called also networking, okay? Who knows you and who do you know, okay? You will need to start building a great network. Look, guys, I wanted to say something bad right now, but I was the same, okay? We all were losers before. I was a loser. I couldn't understand this stuff. And if you don't understand what I want to say to you right now, that you need to build great relationships and have a great network in place, you are missing it out. That's a very important step of the marketing process, okay? Having great relationships. People who are you going to do business with, your clientele and your partners, okay? This is something that I never knew, okay? And you support this expansion of your network with, you know, your Facebook page, your website presentation, your submitting yourself on certain portals, you attending the expositions, you doing all this stuff that actually is called promotion marketing, okay? If you don't understand the core of promotion and marketing, you are losing. And the core is the network, the people, okay? Because when I pick up the phone, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to? Who is on the other side? It's a person. Either that's my business partner who is going to recommend me more clients, okay? Or it's actually my client who I'm doing the service or delivering the product to, and he or she is going to recommend me to more clients, That's called word of mouth. Okay, it's called networking. It's connecting the dots between the people who got your money. And yeah, I mean, it's called promote, but you need to understand that you promote to people and people need to know you. And it's important who you really know, because guys, like, I have never gone so far that I could have so strong foundation in my hands right now, okay? Because I needed 7 years to figure out this foundation. 7 years of failing, of being broke, of not having money, of not being able to sustain. It's been like 7 years. Before of that, I was just an average kid. And I'm going to share with you the story because this program here is going to be extensive, okay? And it's not going to be like 10 minutes, but it's going to be like few hours program, because I'm going for a huge travel right now and I'm going to share with you all the ideas. But most importantly, I'm transferring to you already the right mindset. The experience that you are going through right now is going to change you, okay? And even if you cannot watch this video, that's why I created the audio version of this program, because when you go for a morning walk, when you go every day for your run, okay, I want you to go through these 4 or 5 hours of my program, because that's going to transform you, okay? It's going to give you the fundamental step, okay, which is your mindset, your business foundation, knowing of your ideal client and these kind of things, and then your product packaged very well, your service, and then the promotional or marketing stuff, which is having the website in place, your presentation, having your online business presence in place, where people can see you, can find you, can check about you, having your email structure in place. This is one of the very important things. I mean, the email through which you communicate, because it's all branding. In the email, you need to have a beautiful and amazing description of who you are, not really who you are, but your contact details and stuff, your phone number, your logo needs to be there, your social media contacts need to be there, because you want people to be able to check you up immediately, okay? So from email and website and all this kind of system, you need to go forward to having like, let me just kind of check what's going on the street, but I am saying that this is all marketing, it's a branding, it's also brand story, and then it comes to a sales process, okay? The sales process is like the closing of the deal, because the point of the complete sales process is actually to close the deal, not to sell. And the selling is like a very old term, okay, of doing something, but your goal, your job is to close the deal. It's actually informing the potential client when you are on the phone. Mostly the stuff happens on the phone, because now people don't have time and you don't want to waste your own time. So you rather do it on your phone than going for a meeting, okay? I'm telling you, this is the information that I got here is worth like millions and millions of dollars, because you know why? Because I'm going to build on my own a billionaire company, because I'm going to build a huge online networking community, okay? And I got the fundamental steps in place. I exactly know how many memberships I need to have in place, who I'm going to serve, who I'm going to connect, and things like that. So, but the information is worth like $1 million of revenue, because I'm not saying that I've made $1 million. I don't even care how much I made. I know where I'm going and what's the process really to come to there, okay? But with the information that I have, you can make your living. That's what I'm doing with my local business. I'm making a living out of it, because I have an advantage before the average people. And you know why? Because I can pick up the phone right now, not really right now in my car, okay? Because I need to have a list and I need to know who I want to cold call and what I'm going to say to them right now. Maybe not really, but You know what I mean? Tomorrow, this week, I can just pick up the phone and collect my money, which some other people cannot do because they got their jobs, okay? They got their jobs, they're paid for their time, and they don't have any control how to increase that sale, increase the income, increase the revenue, okay? But the information that I'm giving to you is worth that much, because imagine I am personally selling products worth from $500 to $2,000, okay? I'm talking about my photography business right now, okay? And I'm not saying that I'm already selling products and memberships worth like $5,000 and $10,000 a year, okay? Because I'm not there yet. I promise you, I'm not there yet, okay? Because I'm really at the beginning. I'm like 2 months in of having a really successful local business. Just 2 months in, because I was getting ready myself for 7 years and my foundation was never right, except now. And I'm going to share with you my story and what I'm going to do and where I came from. So what I'm saying is that the information that I'm sharing with you right now is crucial segment, because you can make so much money, and you can potentially make, if you do the math right, you can make $1 million a year. Okay, imagine, just do the calculation. You got 12 months, and each month averagely you need to make $100,000. Okay, so how can you make $100,000 in 1 month? Each week you need to make 25 grand. Okay, which means that you need to sell each week, let's say 5 products worth of $5,000. Okay, not easy job. You need to become really, really, really professional. Okay, you could either have a subscription-based model, okay, which would say that you got 20 clients. I'm just calculating in my mind right now, okay? 20 clients paying you, if they're paying you like $500, that would be $10,000. Is that true? Yeah. Okay, my math is right now too bad, but so 20 clients, $500. My math is right now too bad because I'm in this mood, okay? So it would be 1,000. Yeah, of course, man. And then 10 is 10,000. So you could have 20 clients paying you $500 every month. That would be like 10 grand monthly revenue. And if they're on a subscription-based model, like social media agency stuff or maintenance of their CRM and whatever, maybe coaching, whatever. I'm just saying, monthly coaching, $500 a month. You can be a millionaire, right? So it's like this calculation, okay? And through the program that I have developed, you idealize all these prices and how much money you want to make at the first part, and then you do the second part, promote and sell and build your network, okay? So it's pretty much simple. You will need to do the math, okay, and then we start working. So I have almost completed this presentation of the information that I've got, but I'm saying to you it's premium. This is premium information because it can make you money. It honestly, this information can make you money, and that's why it's very solid information. And I don't want to say, look, I don't want to sell you any course right now that could be $200 or something, and you wouldn't pay for it because you don't have a proven track record of who I am, what I do, and you don't know my results because I'm very fresh and new. I don't want to do anything of that, okay? Because I found out it doesn't work, okay? If I don't have a track record of 1 or 2 years and a lot of social testimonials and reviews online and things like that, nobody would buy from me. But what I've got is capability and possibility to sell locally to a stranger. He or she doesn't even need to know me. They just need to have their problem solved. In my case, that's photography or videography business, because I'm booking clients in who don't even see me before I come on their photo or video shoot, because they just need my photography service, which I showed them on my website already, how the quality and the style and blah blah blah, right? But if you know my story, my core product would not be photography and videography business. This is just my local business that I'm paying right now the bills with, and I'm learning, practicing the business relationships, networking and sales, okay, and where I'm practicing the success, because that's one leg of my full business, okay, and I've got two legs, okay, and if you want to learn how to walk and run, your both legs need to be functional, because with this local business there is no way I can run, okay, I can just crawl or I can walk with my local business. I don't want to have a millionaire business from the photography industry. No, wrong. You know how much work I need to do? Or maybe even not. I could charge like 2 or 3 grand. I understand that. Maybe I will come there, which, yeah, I said it wrong, man. I will come there someday. But because my goals are so much bigger, don't worry. I got your point. Okay? Because my goals are so much bigger, so I'm not really, I could have millionaire business from photography, because I'll be charging 5 grand for like 5 or 7 hours video presentation, commercial shoot or whatever, because I'm like a pro. I really do a good job. People don't pay that much here because I didn't build my references, but you got my point. Now, on the other side, I am building and launching, and I'm already having foundation in place for my second business, which is online networking community of people. Okay, and it's called Premium Life. The Premium Life product is there are two fundamental programs right now. One of them is entrepreneur program, and the other one is networking program. Okay, the difference between these two programs is I don't want to go much into that right now, okay? Because I want to share with you my story and more of the fundamental steps of how can you grow your sales and business, but that's all related. This is all related to my second business, which is the Premium Life business, beside of my local businesses. Okay? Because this program of the Premium Life is designed that actually takes you from your current life situation to you making a sale. Okay, all of the information that I'm sharing with you right now is a premium information, and it's actually the programs of the Premium Life, because the networking program, okay, which is more expensive than entrepreneur program, not that much expensive, but this one is $98 a month right now, okay? And with that, you get an accountability from me and from the group of people that you become part of, okay? So I meet with you for 20 minutes on a call twice a month, and I'm holding you accountable that you complete the curriculum of the networking program. The curriculum is actually these steps of you having the great mindset, you having a great business foundation in place, and you having the sales process in place and your product and everything in between. That's the curriculum of the networking program. It's monthly subscription, and with that you get all the tasks that you need to complete to get this in place. What's your product? What's your sales process? What's your brand story? What's your business ideal client and which industry you're in? What's your big why for your mindset? There is probably 50 tasks that you can complete in few months time. Ideally, in 1 year time, you will clarify everything. Everything will be clarified. But that doesn't mean that you can begin after 1 year. No, you can begin right now, because I am going to find out what that you're missing, and I'm going to tell you, you go to work and you do that. I can tell you because I have done it on my own. I have built this program, and I have gone through this program with my local business. Just right now, I am going far, 3 hours away, but I need to stop in 1 hour and a half because I am making a product for a client who paid me altogether $800, okay? It's not that much, but I got many clients booked in already for this summer, okay? I have probably 20 or 25 projects like that already, and I've done this in 2 months. In 2 months, I built my job, my revenue, my income with this program that I have learned. Having your goals, having your why, what needs to be done every day so you can make a sale. How many products do I need to sell? How do I sell? Okay, in 2 months when I came from Australia, now I'm in Europe, I have built my local business up from the ground just like that, bam. Hard work for 2 months. Websites up, 3 different websites, three different photography niches, everything up, emails ready, lists for cold calling of the people ready, sales process ready, the premium live program ready, everything has come together, everything is ready. Everything is so good, so intentional, so powerful, that can change your life as well. That's how powerful it is. Okay, back to the networking program, okay? Oh, I said before I don't want to go much into it, but as you can see, I didn't go into it into the wrong direction, but all of the program and stuff is relatable to the information that I shared with you just before, which is these steps of you making a sale. Okay, so that's why I was talking about it, okay? But so the networking program gives you an actual accountability from me and from the group on a weekly basis that you are meeting with, that you become part of. So you and your business grows, and you fix up the things that are not working for you, and you start making better and sales and more sales, and you start growing your business. That's why we got in place the networking program, okay? And you will get an option to be held accountable so you grow your business, okay? On the other side, the other entrepreneur program, really quick, helps you to grow your online business brand and enhances your expertise and your skills, particularly depending in which industry you are in, okay? If you are, let's say, online business owner, if you are in real estate, if you are in trading, exchanging the currencies, if you are a business coach or personal growth coach or lifestyle coach, if you are interested in fitness, if you are interested in dream building, whatever industry you are in, you can become part of our 16 groups that are right now available, and you can join into that group, and you will be enhancing your expertise. You will be connecting to the same like-minded people from all the way around the world. They are actually not your competition, because they are not your local business competition or however. The market, the world market is so huge that you don't need to fight with anybody for a position, okay? But you could cooperate with like-minded people and grow together and learn more and advance so much faster than the other people who don't have this accountability in place. Okay, so that's the entrepreneur program. It's actually a curriculum as well of how to build an online business brand, how to have a great website. Okay, this website and online business part, this is not part of a networking program. the first program, because the first program is just all about you having a great business foundation and you having a proven sales process in place and you being able to make a sale. Okay, but the online business brand is like that cherry on the top of your business, because it's going to help you to have great online presence and leverage the internet, which everybody wants and needs. So the local stuff, which is a networking program, is going to cooperate very well with an online internet stuff, because in this world you need to have both your local and your online business systems in place very well. Okay, so that's what I really wanted to share with you right now. Okay, that I've got this great information and I want to make you satisfied. I want to make you dream bigger, see bigger, grow bigger, achieve bigger, at least a little bit bigger than yesterday, because that's how I'm changing my life. I cannot pay everything right now. I cannot have, I'm making a point here, okay? I want to invest in real estate in the future. I want to be able to network with high-end people and afford their inner circles, and I want to afford to go for a conference or whatever, for a seminar, and being able to pay $5,000 for the access to similar like-minded successful people. You see, I cannot do that yet because I have not been so long in my game yet. I have been in my game for only 2 months right now, because that's when it clicked for me and my local business started making money after 7 years. I was able to start paying my own bills with my own earned money and with not somebody else's job after 7 years. Okay, in between of that, look, the story that I've gone through comes in the next chapter that I'm going to be talking about. The story that's the story that I would tell you again and again in some way, because you would relate to it so much and you would see the breakthroughs that I found, how many times I fell down and I didn't have an exit. I didn't have a penny to pay for whatever, and I'm going to tell you the truth, and you will know complete truth about me, of where I came and where I'm going, okay? Because with this program, I want to share with you the basic fundamentals. Honestly, mindset is going to be explained to you through my story, okay? My story is going to build your mindset up. That's how I can help you with my story. That's going to give you that bam, jab, okay? Jab. But the cross or hook is going to be this second part that I already talked about. Great business network, a great business model, great network, great sales process, and all this kind of great stuff, okay? So I'm going to give you a few minutes, few seconds, just to revive of what we talked about, okay? And probably I'm going to also share with you the summary right now of what I talked about, okay? But yeah, I'm just going to give you some time so you can kind of relax and breathe. Because this info that I'm sharing with you is extensive. Okay, I needed 7 years to collect it all together, and I learned from everybody, and all the time I was studying, I'm going to share with you everything in the next fundamental chapter, which is sharing with you my story. So, look, the summary, okay? The summary of this first part of the program is that you need to have your mindset in place, your strong personal foundation in place, which I'm going to share with you as soon we start the next chapter. And you need to have this stuff in place, and then you need to have a great business model in place, which is knowing your why, knowing of your niche, your ideal client's needs, what's problem you're solving, and your account, your tax and accountancy and legal stuff needs to be right, and you need to be paying the other bills on the time and stuff like that, so everything is perfectly nicely organized. That's like one thing. The other thing is in the middle, all right? Your core product, your core service, your pricing, okay? How much do you charge? Your value ladder, okay? Small product, bigger product, more extensive upsell product, even for your local business. And yeah, that's the middle part, as we already discussed. Then you got marketing here, promotion, networking with like-minded people, how to treat your clients, how to treat your partners, how to be networking, how to be exchanging the referrals, the value, recommendations, how to be building the network, connecting this dot with that dot and making a business out of it. And at the end, closing the deal with this network of the people, selling the stuff, selling and closing at the end, okay, making money out of it, okay. And I spent 7 years extensively for the last 2 years actually to be building this program for you. I spent last 2 or 3 years to be building this program for you, okay. And even I personally thought that I'm ready 2 years ago already, when I just had my first part sorted out. 2 years ago I had my first part sorted out, which is my strong personality, strong confidence, self-esteem, enthusiasm, having the purpose, the goals. You see, that's what I had ready 2 years ago already. And I packaged this in the first success program that I have, and it's still available and it's free. This first success program is free, that you can become part of. I'm going to share with you the details later. 2 years ago I had that done, and then for 1 year I was working on the business foundation stuff, but it never worked out because I didn't have the last part, which is networking and marketing and sales. Experience of the sales, of being confident to pick up phone at any time, call anybody at any time, and qualify them, find out about what they have, what they need. I mean, if they need your product, if they have budget for your product, and that you can serve them with your product and help them. So that was the summary. Bam! And I have packaged this in a few programs, and it's all Premium Life. It's my Premium Life online networking community, okay? Because I want to work with you one-on-one. I want to work with you within our team. I want to cooperate with you and deliver to you great service and great value. I want to be your friend, your partner, which I never had. I never, ever had a friend or a partner who would work with me one-on-one on growing of my Premium Life business or my any other business. I never had anybody who would be interested in growing of this idea of developing a great, very scalable program that can make an impact on the world, blah, blah, blah. I'm just talking about who really cares about it until it happens. But being able to build your dream up. I never had anybody. So that's why my commitment to you right now is that I actually do want to be your accountability partner. I actually do really want to help you. And that's why I'm giving out this fundamental program to you. Because I want to serve you. I want to be your guide, if I can express myself this way. I want to be able to provide you with the things that you cannot do and you cannot see on your own. Okay, you cannot see them on your own because you are trapped in your own existence, in your own environment. That's what happened to me. I was trapped. I didn't know how to proceed forward. I was not able to make something or anything or whatever out of my life until I've gone through 7 years of a very long experience of me hoping for better, of me hoping to become rich, really, of me hoping to be successful, of me hoping and desiring to be independent, to have freedom, which I still don't have right now. And I'm teaching the fundamental steps to you because I know how I can achieve the freedom, and I believe that's enough. And I have proven that I can achieve the freedom because in 2 months I came out from nothing and built my local business. So now I am booked out for all the summer and I'm going to make enough of revenue to pay off my past year's debt and mistakes, which I didn't talk about with you yet. But I want to mention what's going to be done in these next months and weeks and years, not years really, a year, so I can boost myself and direct myself toward the dream that I want to have, which is I want to go back into the dreamland, which is US. For look guys, I'm not sure, I mean, I understand that the US people want to see, and they don't know much about the outer world and Europe and Asia and Australia and stuff like that, and I respect that. But the problem that I have here locally, okay, in Europe right now is that, man, people don't speak English. That's the biggest problem, okay? And if you look from the right perspective, the biggest market for the entrepreneurship and online business and coaching and stuff like that, it's all in US, because I need a huge market, a lot of possibilities. Australia didn't give me that intention, attraction yet. I was in Australia for 4 years, if you don't know. It didn't give me that, I can do it here. No, it didn't give me that stuff, because it's just different environment. But yeah, so my goal is in 1 year time to go and live for at least 3 months to be in US, because I'm going to build here in Europe my premium life so much up, and my market, my ideal clients are US people anyway, so I'm already working with Americans so much. Okay, my ideal client is actually you if you're American, because the premium life is going to have hundreds members who are paying $100 for the networking program. So that's really my goal, okay? And this residual passive income online income is going to provide me with a possibility to go in US and stay there with confidence. It's pretty simple. You need to be ready for the rain and for the sun. And better than you can get yourself ready in the rain, better you will be when it's going to be sunny. If you can understand what I want to say, okay? If you understand what's my point. Because when it's rainy, when you are depressed, when you are overwhelmed, when you are negative, you need to quickly trigger in your mind. Bam! Wait, I should not be angry, I should calm down. I need to hope and I need to sustain and I need to progress and learn out of this negative experience. And then you can come back to the positive and empowered state. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you later on, when I'm going to be clarifying more of the mindset and the success program that I have. So you could see that idea coming up right now. Okay, I got few programs in place. First one is for the mindset, it's success program. Okay, the second one is entrepreneur program, which is enhancing your expertise, clearing up and defining more of your purpose. Okay. And the third one is the networking business growth program, which helps you to have a great business foundation in place and great promotional plan or whatever, and great sales processes in place so you can close the deal. So these are the three fundamental programs that are in place, but that's not all. And I don't want to go especially not much into this, because this fourth program is called Leadership Program, and it's going to be for all the leaders, which I am not yet, and this program is not running right yet. So this is the success formula right now. 4 fundamental steps to achieve whatever you like to have in your life. And this 4-step success formula is many times mentioned next as a premium life success formula. And it's very, very simple. 4 steps. Having the right mindset at the beginning. Second step, knowing your purpose, knowing your skills, knowing your expertise, knowing your goals, knowing your why. Mastering your craft, that's the second step. Mastering your skills, the product. Being an expert in what you do, becoming an expert, that's the second step. Having your purpose in place. The third step is networking, which means selling, which means business growth, okay? Aligning yourself with like-minded people who can add their part to your success. Either they are your clients, they pay for your services, or they are your partners, your cooperators, your alliances, okay? That's the third step. The fourth step is for those who want to go to even to the next level, who are not satisfied with being just business owners or somebody who is doing a good job, having great revenue, but those who want to go to the next step and want to be also leaders. Helping other people and leading other people, which would actually mean also, it would also mean that you are leading your own team, your own business team and you outsource, not outsource, but you employ or you hire more people and you're leading your business of 20 people or 3 people or whatever, you are a leader already. You can be a leader of your own life or of many others, lives of many others, okay? You could be a leader just of one person. So you need to get that kind of knowledge that I have right now, that inspiration. It's called leadership skills, that I can guide, that I can consult with somebody, I can hold somebody accountable, that I can provide somebody with a prosperous ambition, with a positive effect on their situations. So yeah, it's pretty simple as that. It's very, very simple. It's only few fundamental steps, okay? In our case, there is 4 steps. And I believe that this was very, very good 1 hour that we covered right now. It was amazing first hour of me explaining you this fundamental situation of how can you transform your life, set your goals, set your business foundation in place, find out what's your product that you can serve others with, create this product processes, and finally that you know how to run sales and actually sell, okay? This is the success formula that I was developing for 7 years, intentionally for the last 3 years. The first 4 years were just like getting myself together, practicing, going through the experiences, seeing the world, finding out of what's really happening, finding out who I am, what I want to achieve, my purpose. But then the last 3 years, I was extensively learning from others. I was studying the YouTube, the podcast, the books, the internet, the American world of the leaders, the influencers of the stuff like that, okay? And 7 years is a long journey, okay? I even dropped out of school. I'm going to share with you all in the next session, okay? In the next chapter. So life really taught me the idea of how to break through, how to sustain, and how to be very, very ambitious, very, very personally strong, very confident, very positive, very attractive, and surprisingly, it all works. After 7 years and last 2 or 3 years, I already thought that I'm ready 2 years ago, and I wasn't. I just wasn't. I just had this first part, but I didn't know how to close the gap, close the deal. I didn't know my ideal client. I didn't know how to network, how to be presentable, how to be sharp, how to iron my shirt. Didn't know this principle. Didn't know how to do my own hair. I'm just saying like a crap, alright? You don't need to do your own hair. You can just go to hairdresser, but you still need to pay for the hairdresser. But yeah, I know, honestly, I'm saying, man, like 5-7 years ago, I wouldn't know how to put gel on my hair. It doesn't really mean that's perfect right now. I'm still looking for a new idea of the hairstyle. Just saying, you wouldn't know these things before. You wouldn't know how to dress yourself sharp and just at least be more presentable than being in your sweatshirt and your pajama and your crappy shoes, which are dirty and they were not replaced because you didn't put money into your shoes, but you put money for drugs and alcohol and partying every night. just saying, if you are somewhere there, if you're doing too much partying, I want to cut that branches away. I want to cut everything. Look, I succeeded in last 2 months just because I committed to my business. I completely committed to growing my sales processes, my foundation, my product development, and all of this networking stuff and skills that I needed to go through, just because I completely committed to the business. All right, we are in dark right now. I am in dark right now, and I'm going to see you after I come out. Anyway, for those who are listening to the audio, we are in the tunnel and we don't see clear picture of myself on the camera. That's why I got like enthusiastic. But if you're on audio, I can continue talking to you. I should give you a break for like 1 minute again. Just grab some water, grab something. And yeah, look, some suggestions for you. I want you to keep listening to this program. You can even pause it and you can return to the program after next day, you know, when you walk, when you put your, when you're on a bus, when you're in your car, nothing to do, you should be listening to this program. That's how I studied many of the programs of other people. When I was walking, my AirPods in my ears, I'm studying my programs. When I am eating at home, watching YouTube, learning about the sales and speaking on the stage and networking and leadership and the news from the internet business and things like that, I was always studying, and that's how I want you to approach to be studying this few hours long program that I'm giving to you. And believe me, this is crucial. This program is fundamentally amazing, and I'm repeating it again and again because it works. Having a great personality, having great mindset in place. Secondly, being an expert, being great in what you do, being professional, having a great brand online and locally, okay? Having great business foundation in place, having your products in place, being able to kind of market yourself and promote yourself and submit your business to different portals, different platforms, kind of going for some expositions if necessary, or being able to talk to people, to get them into your store, or just having conversations with people and telling them more about what do you do, and so on, okay? At the end, it all comes down to offering your product to somebody, finding their needs, qualifying them, agreeing on the price, agreeing on the launch date, and agreeing with them on closing the deal of giving you the deposit or giving you the full amount of money, purchasing from you, asking them if they are ready to buy right now, what's still keeping them back from not making a decision right now, and so on. It's pretty much simple and easy. Okay, that's the process, the program that I'm going to be examining more into the fundamental stuff from right now in the next video onwards. But this was the first fundamental part because it was explaining to you the amazingest foundation that I developed in the last seven years, especially last 2 or 3 years, okay? So now you got my point, okay? And I am going to see you in the next video. Right now I came to my first destination. It was like 1 hour long video, which was perfectly enough for me to share with you all the foundation. How can you make a sale? How can you be very strong, positively attracted for other people? How can you network and build your clientele? how can you have a great business foundation in place, how can you have your solution, your product to be offered on the market and sell and expand and achieve your goals and visions and so on. All right, so I'm going to see you soon. That was Primoz Lazar, and see you in the next video.